Hello? Good morning. Let me go over here. Where am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be here. How is everybody? It's been a morning. It has been a morning. I feel like the music's really, really low. Is it really low for you guys? No, it's just me. Hi, Bad. Yeah, so we're gonna be talking to our good friend Mad today. I'm really bad at shout outs. That's one thing I feel like I need to work on, is remembering to do shout outs, especially when someone like raids in and stuff. I need to be better about that. But yeah, oh hey, it's me. Music is balanced too. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna be talking to Mad. I realized I set up my page not right for this, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tech work really quick. Where am I going? Here. Okay, I can undeafen you if you want to chat. There we go. Hi! Hopefully you hear me. Where? This is wrong. How do I do this? Display capture. Let's do it this way. This way. Oh, I don't like that. It's too bad we can't just get like a link like we can with Video Ninja. Done? Where's the done button? I don't hear you anymore, Mad.
Oh, sorry. I'm just not talking.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that we got you. Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like you said I could unmute, and then for some reason my taskbar wouldn't go away, and it was over the top of the unmute button, and I'm like, help.
Help! That's funny. So what are you working on today?
I am making a mug fleur, or a mug cozy, which is going to look kind of like this thing. But it's going to be longer, because this is my sample piece, and I made it way too small. So you're going to make one of these, and it's like a little jacket for your mugs to keep it warm.
I was about to ask. I'm like, what is that? Okay, to keep it warm. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it was a 1 to 2 a.m. conversation with Johnny Rebeck. We love Johnny.
Yes.
And he sent me a message on Discord at 1 a.m. one day, and we're just like, hey, I have a really crazy idea. I'm sorry I'm a crazy person, but muffler. And just showed me a drawing that they'd done, and it looked so good, and I was like, let me cook. So I cooked, and I made one.
I love that. Okay, that just kind of like segues really well into like we're talking about creativity and doing creative things. And it's really nice to have a person that also is like helping to inspire and encourage your own creativity, like in your corner. Johnny's good people.
Yeah, Johnny's good people as well. Yeah, but definitely. And the thing is, I've never made a pattern of my own. I've found other people's stuff and gone, that's kind of cute. I guess I'll make one. This is the first time I've ever done anything from scratch, and I'm like, it's so fun, and like having people that have good ideas to give me the ideas, and then I'm like, let me make it happen. It's like, yeah, it's so good.
Just make sure you take pictures of it. Like one of my proudest moments, like of like crochet creations, I never really took a good picture of it. So, and it was shipped off to an auction for a charity, and I have like nothing. I have like the work in progress pictures, but that's it. Like, dang, why did I never take a picture of that? So I'm like tempted to remake it just so I have pictures.
Yeah. I think what's so lovely for me with this though is because I sent it to Johnny as a gift. Johnny has it on stream all the time, so like when they're live, I see it. I get to see it, and I'm like, yay!
That's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Ravelry's really good for that, and I always forget to update it, but I love it. Where it's like you take your pictures and you can like be like, this is how much yarn I used and which yarn I used. If you're doing someone else's pattern, you can link their pattern, and it's so good for that kind of thing. Like creators boosting creators kind of thing.
See, yeah, I'm not good with Ravelry. I use it a lot for patterns, but I've never actually used like the features to track my own. Like even when I'm doing somebody else's pattern, like I just don't. I don't know why I don't, because like I use Goodreads to track reading. I just don't do it for crochet. I probably should, especially like I always lose what size hook I'm using. But so I do have questions. I have formal interview questions.
Oh, okay. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
So I had an idea in the shower this morning, as one does.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
And I was kind of thinking, I think I want to start a podcast. I think I want to start like a cozy podcast, and we'll talk about like cozy gaming, and not just like, hey, what game are you playing this week, but also like within the industry, because there's a large amount of us, and I think we get discounted quite a bit. So you're my guinea pig. Pilot episode right here.
Yay! I'm at it.
I do have creativity questions too, but most of the questions that were in my head was because I had this idea. So then I got through it and I realized, oh, all of these are based on gaming and not creativity. So.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Gaming in itself is full of creativity, so they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah. So that's what I have for right now. If you're good with that, I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, ask me anything except for obviously my personal details. Because
you live on Baker Street, where Sherlock Holmes lives, right?
Yeah, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
There you go, that one. Okay, so what's one game that most people find stressful, but you find incredibly relaxing?
Ooh. I think I have two answers for this. One is more genre, and one is specific game.
Okay.
In the wider sense, horror for me, because a lot of people just get super, super stressed with anything related to any kind of jump scares or tension and stuff, and I totally understand that. I am the kind of person that will watch games like at dead of night to go to sleep to, because I just find it entertaining, and there's something like, you get some adrenaline junkies in the world that will be like, I will jump out of a plane and that makes me happy, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm gonna keep my feet planted firmly on the ground and get my adrenaline thrill through jump scares and like horror games and movies, right? Like that's where I get my fix. But I know for a lot of people, building that kind of tension in something like that, and the constant like, oh my god, am I about to get scared or see something really gory, can be like hella stressful. And I'm like, to me, like that's kind of like one of my happy places. I like that kind of vibe.
Okay, that's fair. So what's your one specific game then?
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Which is within...
I'm calling you
within,
out. I've seen that pop up on your Steam a lot lately.
A little bit. Like, and the reason I say like it goes with something that other people find stressful that I don't is because I play it on expert mode, and it makes me angry, but I keep playing it, like, because I want to get better at it, and it like makes me feel good if I get better at these games, where some people be like, I don't want to play on expert because, and it's totally fair. Like, I play a lot of games on easy or normal mode just to enjoy the game. That's the one game that I enjoy the challenge with. So yeah,
I think that's all valid. I feel like that's kind of the point. I think cozy gaming in itself releases like dopamine and serotonin, and it is about relaxing. And so if that's how that works for you, then that's how that works for you. Doesn't work for me. Nope, my adrenaline pumps and then I'm gonna pee myself all night long. Okay, well, I feel like you've already kind of addressed this, but do you feel like a game needs a specific cute artsy style to be cozy, or what is it that makes it cozy to you?
Yeah, that's an interesting one because the thing is, a lot of games that I find are labeled these days as cozy, like obviously you've been playing a lot of Loftier and stuff
Hmm.
recently, like a lot of like Palea and like Paleo Pines and stuff that has that same like sort of similar art style.
Yeah.
That doesn't really vibe with me, but it's not that I don't like I love like farming and gardening sims and those kind of like the same mechanics that you get in those kind of games, but the art style doesn't vibe with me. So I think cozy is definitely like there's the industry version of cozy and then there's the personal version of cozy, I would think.
Yes.
Like
It's
yeah,
super
that's like if you
subjective to me.
yeah. So like I don't enjoy playing games like I tried Palia, I played it for maybe 2 hours and then I never picked it up again. I'll play Stardew like with friends. Like when we played, I really enjoyed it
Yeah.
because we were playing with friends. But when I play it alone, never made it out of Summer Year One.
Hey, but we did convert
Yeah,
you to Minecraft, so we're getting
that
you.
is true. Yeah.
You know, one thing you should look at one of these days is like the, what are they called? Like SEPs, the scientific mods where it's like all these horror guys in Minecraft. You should look into those. You might like that.
I've seen some people say like I played Minecraft with all of the horror mods installed and they have like 60 horror mods and I'm like this is a different game. This
It's a
is a
totally
lot.
different game. It's scary. Okay, so on to creativity. Let me scroll to that one so it's not all gaming right now. But for you, I may, if nobody knows what's going on, if you're watching this later and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? It's aMAYzing minutes. I'm encouraging everybody to spend an hour being creative every single day in the month of May. And for you, what does like one creative hour look like when you're feeling totally uninspired?
Interesting.
I'm bringing
Um,
out the hard ones.
I like that though. I like that though because like being creative when you're really not in the mood can be super hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
especially with things like I'm trying to do some writing stuff. I've been trying to write this book for like 8 years and it's not happening. So there's nothing more stressful to me than a blank page when I'm trying to write when I have writer's block. But doing something, it's sort of like the similar thing of why sometimes when I want to play Minecraft and I don't know how to be creative, I'll strip mine. It's
Mm-hmm.
doing something which is the same task over and over that still makes something. So like a project like this
Yeah.
would be pretty good because although yes I have some interesting things to do with like getting less stitches and more stitches, for the most part it's just the same move for the entire thing and it's like 100 stitches of just knit in a row. I don't have to think, I don't have to count, it's just it gives me
Right.
something to do with my hands. So it's like if I am feeling stuck and stressed and I have a project like this, it's on the go, I'm like I'm just going to pick it up and knit a couple of rows.
That's how I feel about this blanket. Admittedly, I think I struggle with creativity the most during May because there's usually so much going on. So having something
Yeah.
like this, like I just do 3 of the same stitch over and over and over again.
Exactly.
And I still feel like I completed something in the end, right?
Yeah, and it's also something that you can like with like crochet and with knitting and stuff. You're not locked to one location either. So if you're like I feel uninspired in this space, but all my creativity is on my computer in my office,
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to be really hard. But like you can take that crochet and you can go to a different room of the house, or you can go outside and sit in a park or a cafe and be like, I'm somewhere completely different
Yeah,
mindset, different location, but you're still doing something that you want to do.
a little bit of a reset.
Yeah. And like this is one of the reasons why I want to get myself like an iPad and learn digital drawing and stuff, right? Is so if I want to do some art and go outside, I don't have to feel like I've got to lug a big bag with like a sketch pad and 7 different
Right.
pencil cases and stuff. Like if I want to go somewhere and like write and I have a little laptop, I could go somewhere.
We actually got my youngest a laptop. Not really. It was given to us and we gave it to her because we didn't need it, but she wants to be able to play Minecraft with everybody, right? Okay, but more often now, I'm taking that laptop with me everywhere. because I can get onto like Google Drive and I can write from wherever I'm at on her laptop, and I'm like, this is so convenient.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you can also like put only the things you want on that kind of thing as well. Because something that I've like talked to you about before, and I think I might have mentioned it last time I was here with Amanda. Because my computer, my desk, all of my work stuff is in my bedroom. That's where I have all my leisure time and stuff. This is my space in this house. Sometimes when I'm sitting in my computer wanting to relax, it's so easy to just open DaVinci and do some editing, or open Canva and make some thumbnails. And if I had like a portable way to just do something for creativity, like I could have a laptop where all I have on there is the Google Drive to write with, then I'm not like, okay, like I'm gonna write, but actually, you know what, I could be more productive doing this work thing.
I don't have that problem. I have the distraction problem where I'm like, I'm gonna get on to work or do something creative, and instead I scroll Twitter.
Well, that's why I got rid of Instagram. I haven't had Instagram for like a week to a week and a half, because I'm just like, I kept scrolling it instead of doing something else, and I'm like, it's so refreshing to just like not have Instagram on my phone. Like, I keep reaching for it, but like, yeah. If anything, it's like made me get more into I've been like getting back into learning Korean on Twitter, the language app.
Okay.
And like I pay quite a lot of money for that for a year. It's like a good replacement, but still it's still early days, so it doesn't have a lot of languages. But I got rid of Duolingo a while back, so
Same.
I hadn't been doing anything with languages. And then I got this app. I paid for a year subscription, and then I never used it because every time I open my phone, I'm on social media.
Oh, okay.
And now when I reach for Instagram, instead I'll open the language app and I'll do a Korean lesson.
Nice.
It's actually making me do learning, which is it's good for me, I guess.
Sorry, I had to count.
Yeah, I'm counting as well. I put this blue marker in, and I think I put that at 60, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna have to recount.
I just have to count to threes, and my brain can't even handle that much. Okay. Here's kind of a harder one too. For someone who thinks they aren't creative, how would you suggest they spend their first 60 minutes being creative?
Honestly, I think just get like a pack of colored pens or pencils and a piece of paper and just scribble. Do circles in different colors, and then build from there. Be like, okay, this looks like it could be a little smiley face, so I'm going to draw a smiley face in here. Or this one, like pink and purple look really good together. I think that will be nice filled in blue. And then you get a little space and you just color it in. And it's just, I think the hardest bit is starting. And I know for me, I get very much stuck in perfectionism sometimes, where I'm like, I don't want to start something unless I know it's going to be really good. So I just don't do anything. And there's something I like to call messy sketches, where it's just, you just create a mess on the page and scribble around and don't worry about perfection, which is it's very hard to do, I will say. But yeah, I think that's the thing, is the hardest bit is starting. So just get like an empty piece of paper and just, it's almost like an exercise in letting go of perfectionism.
Yeah, because I think that's where we get hung up the most, for sure. One thing she's almost 8 years old. One of my daughters is doing right now is kind of fun. She has been drawing these pictures, and then let me see if I can do something similar. I don't think I have a pen right here. Yeah, got a pencil. So she would do like, right, boy. And then she would find a way to turn this into a boy. And like, oh, that's his nose, and that's his eyes, and whatever, and now he's got ears, and
that's
so
really cool.
It's an easy way. Like, obviously, I've done a terrible job right off the bat. I don't even know how much you can see, but on my ramen noodle sticky notes,
I can see the ramen more than I can see.
But so this is something that she's been doing a lot lately, and I'm like, oh, that's such an easy like thought. I probably wouldn't pick a word like continental, because like that's a huge ass word, but like pick corn, and can you turn the word corn into an ear of corn or a field of corn, you know, It makes you think of it a little more abstractly, and like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder if she
like
did that at school or what, because I'm like, that is so crazy.
Like, oh my gosh, if she came up with that herself, like, hella props. Like,
Yeah.
even if not though, still, like, it's a really fun thing to do. And like, yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, it's not always about like you have to come up with the idea. Like, a lot of the art that I've done, like, I like the art that I've made, but a lot of it, like 95% of it has been stuff that I've done from observation. I've taken a photo or a piece of lady.
Hello? Tonight we steal the moon.
The moon.
The moon. There is one bad bitch in chat. I love that name. Thanks for the follow. Hi, lady. Thank you for the raid. Hi, guys. What are you up to? Mrs. Meatball and Mr. Meatball. Wrong version. Welcome in. Hi, lady. Coffee. Asteroid. I like the spelling of that. I don't know if I've ever noticed. I think I put on blinders when I'm just hanging out in chat, and then when I read them on my streams, then I was like, oh, those are really cool names. I like that. Sorry. Warlock, hi. Meatball, I don't know which one. I'm just poking fun at lady. We're chatting today. It's a quick stream today, but we're chatting about being creative and cozy gaming with my friend Mad Milliner. Hello, CPAL.
Hi, I'm counting.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to say, like, hi, Raiders. If I'm quiet for a second.
You're counting.
Amazing. Follow me. I'm counting. I think I'm on 70, but I put a thing in 50. I have to get to 100, and numbers are hard.
Numbers are hard, especially when I keep making them answer hard questions. Listen, well, I didn't say anything, lady. What are you talking about? Hi, Claire. How are you? I would have bet money that Mr. Meatball was his name in chat. I think that's so funny. I think it's just because maybe you run into them in Loftia. I think that's hilarious. But yeah, we were talking about what, and we kind of already given our examples, but y'all are welcome to chime in. If someone doesn't think they're creative, how would you suggest that they spend their first 60 minutes being creative? And Mad was talking about, you know, just grab some pens and papers and just scribble. Stop being perfect and just go and just do it. And then I was sharing, and it's not really easy to see because, you know, ramen noodle sticky notes. But my youngest daughter, can we kind of focus? Her thing right now is to write the word and then try to turn the word into a picture, and so then maybe you can kind of see it's a face, and like that's her thing right now. And I thought that was genius. I've never seen that. And maybe she learned it at school, but she's been doing that quite a bit lately, and I think that's a really good and easy starting point.
Yeah, but while you're actually talking, there was something else that like came to my mind as well, and it's felt like finding something that you're passionate about, which might not be anything to do with creativity, and then finding something creative to do. Because like I got back to memory, the first time I ever went pottery painting, it was my birthday. I took my family with me, and my dad is like, I am not creative in the slightest, and he was talking about how he was going to be really bad, but he was going to try and have fun. There was a ceramic like football, and he loves football, and he painted it in the colors of the team that he supports. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to take this one step further, and he got really into it, and he like googled a picture of like the logo of the football club, and then he tried to copy that logo onto the thing, and he painted it, and he was so proud of it, and he has it up in his room now. And like,
that's awesome.
He like had never done any kind of painting or pottery before, and he went, I don't know, I like football, I'm gonna take a football. And next thing you know, he's like, oh my god, I'm painting, I'm having so much fun. And like,
that's so
and
good.
that was about an hour, so.
Yes, lady, go take a nap. Go take a nap.
Good naps, lady.
I can appreciate you. Thank you for bringing your people over. May your crochet lines be even. Hey, I appreciate that. You can find passion everywhere. I'm very much IT focused. Don't ask me to draw or write. Okay, here's your challenge. Here's your challenge. You don't necessarily need to draw or write, but you gotta find a way to be creative every day. It could be paint. It could be building in Minecraft. You know, just some way that exercises the creative brain. Okay. Oh, here's the next question. Works really good. Does gaming ever count for you as your creative hour? Or do you prefer to keep those worlds separate?
It's a bit of both, because it depends what it is that I'm doing. Like, I have a Minecraft save that I do for YouTube for content, but I also have my own saves, and I go in there and I'm like, okay, I don't know what I want to do today, but I'm just going to get a bunch of different blocks and I'm going to see what looks good together, and I'm going to try and make a cute library. And like, it might not look good to anybody else. It might not even look good to me. But, like,
but you tried.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think the word try is really important, because like, art is so subjective, and something that you do that you might go, this looks terrible, it's still something that you've created, and it's just about trying different things and just having fun with doing something different.
Right. I like that. Nicely's baby girl says their creativeness is cross stitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Love cross stitch. Cross stitch is good.
Wrong version. I puzzle myself out of it. Puzzle. Like, you do puzzles, or you just logically think your way out of it? The fun saves. Exactly. I think, especially for content creators, we kind of have to have some games that either we don't share at all, or like, no, this is my personal save, and I don't share this save with you.
Like, I think, like, while I was still playing The Sims, a lot of it was like that. Like, some bits can be really fun and creative, creating stories that, like, sometimes, like, you're just doing a build for a video, and other days you're, like, creating whole worlds and backstories for your characters, you know? So,
yeah.
At least for me, during this Amazing Minutes thing, I've definitely, like, I won't even say cheated, because I don't think it's cheating. It's just doing something different. But I've included a day or two where I've done Minecraft stuff, because I've been building, you know, and it's been trying to make something. So, you know.
Well, so I think last year when we did this, my goal really in the beginning was like, we're going to replace NaNoWriMo with like a writing season, and everybody's going to write. And then the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't really want to just limit everybody to like, you have to write. I'm not some teacher with a ruler that's going to smack you on the back of your knuckles, right? I just would prefer to see you being creative, and I don't want to define what creativity is to you. Like, wrong version likes puzzles. I feel like that works. I feel like that exercises one side of your brain and lets the other side kind of relax for a minute. I'm not going to tell you it's not creative. You're a simple man. Okay, I love audiobooks. What are you listening to right now? What's on your roster right now?
What's it on reading and listening to right now? I have to say, audiobooks don't work for me, just because sometimes I find myself zoning out in the middle of a sentence, and it's so much easier for me if I'm like, I've just read a whole paragraph and I don't know what just happened. I need to reread that. It's easier for me to go back with my eyes than it is to try and rewind the right amount of seconds to the beginning of the sentence.
Dungeon Crawler Cal? I haven't heard of that one. Going on the 7th book? Oh.
Damn.
What? Carl, that kills people.
Would you believe it's strawberry jelly?
I am finishing up Atomic Habits. So my husband and I, what we do is we'll share earbuds and go on a walk. And so we probably are one more walk, and then we'll be done with Atomic Habits. And then for my personal reading, very personal. The lady who wrote the blue ice alien thing that was all the rage a couple years ago wrote another series about minotaurs, and I picked it up.
He could pick you up. I mean, what?
Yeah, I know, right? So far, I'm not sure I really like it. And I feel bad saying that, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm struggling with the world building because it's so... Her previous books, they were humans that were kidnapped and taken somewhere else. So we still had like a touch of like earthly humanity to it. And this one is a whole different world. And I'm overwhelmed trying to understand like the social dynamics and the governments while also like romance and smut. I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, it's like, give me one at a time, not like everything all at once.
I'm overloaded. Yeah.
It's funny though, right? Because like one of the books that I say is one of my favorite books of all time, and it's the only thing I did an English literature and creative writing degree, right? And the only time in that 3 years I ever got the top tier mark was on this book I'm about to talk about. But it's called, I don't know if anybody's read it, please let me know, because I would love to know if you think the same. But it's called Embassy Town, and I'm probably going to say his name wrong, but it's aMAYzing, I think. And it's basically set in like an entirely different like sci-fi world with aliens, and they have to have twin clones that speak at the same time because their language is made out of 2 separate sounds.
Oh, weird.
And the whole book is about how language is created, and like this alien race did certain things, like to be able to compare something, they didn't have the words to say it, so it's like they would do an action. Like the one thing I always remember is they split a rock in half just so they could say, hey, it's like that time we split that rock in half, and then they put it back together again to have another phrase that was like, this is similar to the rock that was split in half and then put back together again.
Interesting.
And it's so weird, but that entire world, it doesn't handhold you through describing all these things. They have all these different names for the aliens and all the technology, and it just kind of assumes you know what these things are. And I was so overwhelmed at the start, but like by the end of the book, I'm like, I know exactly what all of these like technical words are and stuff, and like it's so interesting, but also like it's overwhelming. But it's a good book. Go read it.
I'll add it to my list. Claire has banned using one of your fingers of your choice for crocheting, which is just me. That's hilarious. I don't even know.
Oh god.
Does it count keeping right? Does it count if I keep pinky up? Oh, okay. Also,
like,
baby girl, thank you for the follow.
I try and join in as well? I'm like, I use every finger on this hand because I'm like, I mean, this finger I don't use, but I'm like, I can't not use that one because I hold the yarn, and then I can't. It's on the same tendon. I can't not use it.
Okay, index finger up. Oh, Charlie's upset because
I'll try the same. I'm gonna try and point. We'll see.
Hey Google. He's just mad. Hey Charlie, sir, excuse me. Let me close my office door. He's mad because he started chewing up my rug in my living room this morning, so he's locked in his cage.
Oh no, Charlie, my son, stop.
Because I'm like, when he starts a habit, you have to be on him all day about it to get it to like stop. Hey Google. Hey Google. Of course it doesn't work. Set a 5-minute timer.
Just goes off.
It won't do it. Okay, I got 4 minutes. So I can't be watching him right now to like make sure he's not chewing up my rug. So sorry, kiddo, you're in the kennel.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, but they're also, I don't know how much you guys can hear. I'm sorry. They're also picking up the garbage, so he's just pissed. Hold on. Let me actually close my door all the way.
He's a very cute dog, I will say that much. But then again, I might be biased because I love dogs. So. Okay. I'm trying so hard to join in by not using my hand, and I'm just wiggling my finger without realizing like I'm doing something with it, and it's like doing the worm. I'm like, it's so weird.
So he's a Carpathian Shepherd. Where was I even working? There. From Romania. I had a system. I had something that was working. Okay. Maybe. It's just funny. No worries. I think it is funny, honestly. It was like, okay, the other day, this is so off topic. The other day, we were talking, my son has a broken arm and he is trying to buy a car, and he was talking about wanting a manual. I'm like, you're gonna buy a car that you probably won't be able to drive for at least like the next 4 to 5 months. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work out so well. But like, what do you do if you own a manual car? Oh, my camera's going crazy. Oh, it came back. Okay. But if you own a manual car and you break your arm, like, what do you do? Yeah.
I guess what you do is you don't drive.
I
That's
know.
what buses are for, baby.
You shifted your mom's car? Okay, I did too. We had a Geo Metro that was a manual. Totally did too. Okay. Does setting aside time to be creative impact your mental health or help your nervous system reset? Do you notice anything like that?
I kind of do, but I also feel like it's kind of also dependent on my brain, because I've been open about this. I talk about this on stream a lot, but I have depression. I've had like diagnosable depression for like the last like 17 years, and it's something that you learn to live with, right? And you know that there are going to be certain times when the brain does what the brain wants to do, and it says screw everyone else and what your plans are as a human being, right? So sometimes I want to sit down and be like, I want to do something creative, and I'm setting aside time to do it, and my brain just says no. But then there are other times when I can sit down and do it, and it's like, okay, I'll take a back seat. Like Ms. Depression back there just goes, you know what? You take the wheel for a second. This is actually kind of chill, and it just kind of settles into it. So for me, it's kind of a mixture. Like, it depends how much the espresso, the presso espresso is fighting me that day. But yeah, it's definitely, like, there are definitely times when it can be super helpful. Like, it's something just like this kind of work, doing this stuff with the knitting. Similar to what we said earlier on, is like, sometimes it's easy to just kind of like tune out and do something mindless and mindful at the same time, and it just kind of can slow the brain down to do something like this. So I guess it depends on what the task is and how my brain is functioning for me personally.
Yeah. I think for me, it's very similar. It depends. My office is not set up the way I want it. I have craft shit everywhere. And it's not because I'm messy, it's for lack of storage. And like, I like things categorized specifically and put away so I can grab the thing I want to work on and all the pieces will be there. And you don't have that system in this house yet. I've been here for 2 years and I'm still living out of freaking moving boxes in my craft room, okay? So it's really like, that is where it's stressful for me. Like, this is easy because it's a skein of yarn that's already attached to the blanket and it's one hook, right? So I can do this stuff, but there's like a journal I've been wanting to make for a while, and I just can't bind all of the shit because it's not where it's supposed to be. So it's not relaxing anymore.
Yeah. I feel that when it takes you like 2 hours to set up, and then you're like, okay, I don't have this thing, I need to go out to the store and get this because I thought I had some and I don't, and then by the time you get there, it's like, okay, I don't have it in me to do the thing anymore.
To keep doing it, yeah. If I have to dig through boxes to find that item, and I don't even know how long it's going to take me to dig through those boxes, by the time I get to it, I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore. It really does.
So it must be the same people.
Yes.
You're in the right place then.
Yes. I just, I don't know. Like, I really do like it to be, here's all of my faux stained glass. Here's every piece that I need for jewelry making. Here's every piece that I need for like journaling. I like it. I keep touching it. I like to just be able to kind of like pull out a craft kit and be like, here's everything I need. And it's not set up for that here yet.
Yeah, that's why I have so much random stuff on my desk right now, because I have a set bunch of pens from like 3 different sets that I have that I use for my tarot journal. And I know if I put them away, I've got to go and open 3 different packs from 2 different bags and find my washi tape again and get them back out. So at the moment it just sits there and goes like, if I want to do a page of my tarot, I don't want to have to spend ages looking for everything. Like I was making a jellyfish, a little amigurumi jellyfish, and it was almost completely done. All I had to do was sew it all up, but I needed to put the eyes in and I couldn't find the eye beads. And it got me so upset because I knew that the box was like somewhere in my room, and I got so frustrated that I couldn't find it. It sat there unfinished for like 2 weeks because I had to find this box. The second I found it, it was done within like 2 hours. But like finding that box made me just put that project down for 2 weeks. So I totally get what you mean.
That's the other thing is like, I feel like I need to make a list of things that I've been putting off because they feel like it'll take too long. And then just like, have you seen the girl that does like, I'm taking stuff off of my list? Huh?
Is it that this is how long it really takes?
Yeah, and I feel like I need to do that. And like, did it really take me an hour to set this up, or did it really only take me 5 minutes? You know, that's what I need to do. Also, our 5 minutes is up. We can crochet like normal people again.
I'm gonna pretend that I was doing that properly, because halfway through I just grabbed my needles and I just forgot.
You forgot. I was making it work, but I was definitely slower than normal. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the creative questions. I told you I have an entire page of questions, but I was in the wrong frame of mind. I was thinking cozy and not creativity.
I'm very here for that, because the thing is, like, you and I play such different games.
We do.
And it's interesting that like we still have a lot of very similar mindsets over very different things. Like, but I'm not trying to like self-promo here, like please don't take it that way.
No,
but like
do
for
your
anybody who
thing.
like doesn't know what I do, a lot of the stuff I do on my stream, like we have a dedicated horror day, and
I have to like lurk and just hide the screen behind chat on those days, or like where I can only see chat because I'm like, I can't watch. I'm sorry.
yeah. So like we're here, you'll be doing like loftier stuff, and you'll be feeling like really excited and like seeing all those kind of things. Like I enjoy watching it. Wouldn't be able to play it myself, but then you give me a game like we just played through Project Songbird, and that game made me weep. It was beautiful, all about like how you should make, actually without intending to, it actually ties in really well with what we're talking about today, because it's talking about the pressures of making art for other people versus making it for yourself.
Sorry, they're going to bed. Have a good day. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah. That's
it's like a very different kind of vibe to what you would get.
You had another game that did that too. You had one like, oh, it was a while ago. You have some of these more, they're not totally visual novel, but very story based, narrative based. That's what it is, a narrative based game. And it was kind of the same. It was very meaningful, but it was also like, I don't think my variety of any kind of depression could handle that. Because I would just sob through the whole game.
Yeah. Like, I'll play games like Silence and like Sips and Sonnets, and they're full of like deep emotion. And you'd think that I would stay away from it as somebody who has like mental health issues and cries all the time. But it's like a different kind of crying, because to me it's like, I like to be reminded sometimes that I have human emotions, and if somebody can create a piece of art, because game is art, you know, so if somebody can make a game,
as long as it's not AI,
makes me feel something, as long as it's not AI, no Gen AI, that's stinky. So yeah, like if it can make me feel something, then like your art has done the job. So yeah,
that's like that it's not mortuary assistant, that's the scary one.
Mortician's Tale.
Mortician's Tale. That one hit me in the feels, and I was not ready for that.
Yeah, I was gonna play that, and like obviously I won't go into it, but like a big sad life thing happened at the time a few years ago. So I'm like, as I was about to play that, big life thing happened, and I'm like, yeah, the game's getting benched for like 3 years.
Yeah, not right
I haven't
now.
got to it yet.
Not right now. What's funny is I have a new neighbor across the street, and she is a phlebotomist, and her best friend is a mortician. And I'm like, you guys need to look at this game. This is you. I'm like, and they're just like the cutest people ever, and I enjoy them quite a bit. And I'm just like, come on, you have to look at this game. Yeah. Okay. Okay, how intentional are you about cultivating a safe space vibe, and what's the hardest part of maintaining a positive community as you grow?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. It's hard for me to sort of really. I think because the thing is, for me, I see it as like, I don't say that I'm a safe space because it's not for me to decide if somebody feels safe in my space.
Oh, I like that perspective.
Yeah, like I've seen it before where somebody said like, you call yourself a safe space, but then there's certain things that happen in this community that I don't feel comfortable with. So I'm like, I have certain things that I stand by, you know, like we're all for like supporting the LGBT community. I myself am non-binary and bi, you know, so that's something that for me means a lot. If somebody comes in and they are poopy about that, then it's like, okay, this is not the space for you.
It's not a safe space for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, yeah, it's mostly just a case. I try and just stick to what I care about. And if somebody comes in and is shitty about that, then get them out of here kind of thing. But if someone comes in with something I've never really thought about, well, I want to be inclusive of as many people as possible, but if it makes me or my community uncomfortable, then that's a conversation to be had, you know.
That's for me. I never have, and I probably never will consider myself a quote unquote safe space, mostly for that reason. We all have different life views, and we all have different life experiences, and I just want a space where we can coexist and like peacefully we can have good conversations about maybe things that we disagree about and see new perspectives. But the minute it becomes yucking someone's yum or insulting somebody outright, then we're done here. Because you've left the adult side of this conversation and you've turned into a child. You're obviously not prepared for this kind of conversation, so it's time to go.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about that, as you say, like about how you handle that, right? You can have constructive conversations about stuff without like being awful about it.
Yeah.
Just like, as long as you're like making sure like people are having open conversations, being open to other people's views. The second it starts getting like personal, it's like, okay, shut this down. Like I won't specifically talk about politics stuff in terms of like, yeah, I've got my own opinions on it, and like there's a big like a vote going on that they're counting the polls for today. I don't like what's happening, and I'll talk about it, but like I won't get into the nitty gritty of like, do you agree with this or not? Because then it's going to start getting, you know.
So yeah, I think I cross that line a little bit, but only when it comes to education. I will spout off when we're talking about politics and like what it's doing to education, because you guys are fucking ruining our education system, okay? But like I think most of us can like see that in general. I don't think that's just like a one party side to it. I think all of us are seeing like how poor the United States education system is right now. Like things are just not well. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise like I really don't want to talk about politics. Because I think people will say stuff. You'll say like one thing about one candidate, about one point of view, and that one line can come across very harsh online. And I mean, even if you're just like not even saying anything to hate on somebody. You're just saying, oh, I voted for so-and-so. There's already so much that can be read into that. And it just, there's so much nuance. You don't know where that person came from. You don't know what their background is. You don't know very much about them at all, you know? And I can only imagine we're all trying to vote for who we think is the best candidate. And I just, when we get into like that kind of conversation, it's not as cozy anymore, you know? And
yeah,
I feel like it's okay to create spaces where you don't have those conversations. I know there was a big call for it a few years ago where people were saying like, you gotta stand up for everything. And I'm just like, you really don't. You really don't, because sometimes there's so much fatigue in this that sometimes the safe space is the space where you don't talk about those things. And exactly. You just let people explore without like hardcore values and views being shoved down everybody's throats all the time.
Yeah. And it's the thing that it's also like when you get to know your people, you start to get to know what kind of thing they come to you for or not for, in that sense. Like there are times I'll like the Red Hat Resistance, you know, like standing in support of Minnesota. I shared that, and I was like, I made a hat and I wore the hat on that day and I talked about it for that because I felt like I needed to do something in that moment. But it was like, I'm not going to pressure anybody else to do any of this stuff. I'm talking about it because it's important to me. But on another day, I'm like, I'm not going to go into talking about the headlines every day. Just in this moment, this is where I feel like I need to do something. And if the community are like, they're like, okay, there's just everything going on in the world, and you get the vibe that like things are off and we need distraction, then I'm not bringing that. I'm like, I'll acknowledge it and be like, we know everything's on fire, so let's
right? I don't need to know anymore.
Yeah, let's go dance somewhere else and ignore the flames for a minute, kind of thing.
Well, and then I do think there's an unfair expectation that every single content creator, every single influencer must share their personal views and values on every single thing that is happening out there. And y'all, I'm not qualified. Half the shit I am not qualified. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I am doing you more of a disservice talking about these specific headlines because they don't understand enough. And the people you are listening to give you that advice probably are also not qualified. Yeah. Oh, well, I do have to end promptly in 3 minutes because I have to take a bunch of kids on a field trip.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm actually...
It'll be fun, though.
I think it'll be fun. We're going out to a restaurant for lunch. They earned lunch, and they get to go have some fancy lunch, and I get to have free lunch too.
Oh, nice.
So
free lunch.
I know that, like, I wouldn't say devolved, but that evolved. We'll say that evolved into a whole different conversation, and I would love to expand on that another time.
Absolutely. Anytime. If you want me around, I'm around. Always got time for you.
Let me snooze those ads. We ain't gonna sit through ads. Nah, not in this house. There, that's my political view, even though the ads pay my bills.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's like, nah, if I can beat the ads to leave a stream, I will, because I'm like, I don't want y'all to have to sit through this at the end of a stream. Like, if it has to be done, then it, you know. But I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna make you sit through like 3 minutes of like Vodafone yelling at you. Like, nah.
Especially when I'm on my way out. You know, that's when I try really hard to catch it. Like, we ain't doing it. Not today. Do you have anybody you want to guide the raid to?
Let me see who's online. I'm gonna see if I have anyone. It's at that weird time of day where I'm like, sometimes I'm online and sometimes I'm not, so...
I don't actually see anybody from, like, my peoples.
I do have a suggestion. I haven't gone over there myself, but I know they raided today and I know Johnny. It's Batsy is doing Pocopia.
Oh, they're actually on my list. I just didn't know how. So maybe I went over with Johnny and followed.
Yeah, like
I'm okay with that.
When you were I don't know if it was a loftier thing. They've came to you recently, and then I was like really surprised to find out that Johnny knew them, and I'm like, the internet is a really small
fate.
I'm like, hang on, y'all know each other? Okay, cool.
Awesome. We can do that. We'll go over and check out It's Batsy. Pokopia sounds good, especially knowing that Lady just ended in Pokopia, so we can put everybody back in Pokopia. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And it keeps like the cozy kind of vibes. We're talking about coziness and gaming and that stuff today, so it's the right
does.
vibe.
Well, thanks for joining me for a quick little chat.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I will jump out of the course. You can say your goodbyes and stuff. If you're here from the ladies' raid, firstly, thank you, lady, for coming over. We appreciate you. But also, follow me, which is amazing. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, we're gonna pop on over here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know it was a really quick one. That's the intention of aMAYzing Minutes, though, is for things to be about an hour. We haven't stuck to that very well, but today I have to stick to it. Yeah, I appreciate ladies so much and all of the new follows. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have had a little bit of creativity today, and I should actually maybe start the raid. Why am I like this? It's Batsy. We're gonna go over to It's Batsy, grab a raid call, start the raid. They are listed as an 18+ stream, but so are we. So if you're here and you're not 18+, you shouldn't be. Da-ding! I don't even know who popped in really quick, but we're gonna head out. I can appreciate you guys. Sorry. I freaking love you. It's okay. We're gonna go ahead and head over. I hope you guys have a really good day, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm not really sure what we're doing, but I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Where's my button?